Hi everyone, welcome back to Paper Confessions with Karamia. Today I am back with a paper ephemera haul, and this is for my junk journal supplies. So if you're new to junk journaling, come and join me so you can have a look at what kind of paper ephemera you should look out for if you would like to incorporate it in your junk journal pages. Some of my favorite ones are children's book pages. This particular page here comes from a Betty Crocker book. And so I really loved it. Look at those colors. If you're not familiar what paper ephemera is, it's essentially everyday items that you find from a newspaper, receipts, from tickets, maps, checkbooks, time cards, you name it, anything that you would use temporarily and then throw away. Even cards, greeting cards, and book pages like these. So that's what paper ephemera are. Now, why are they important and why are they sought out for? One, some of the images are so very unique. And as you can see here, look at these colors. Also, if you look at the style of the art, it's very indicative of the time period. So here we can see that this was probably from the 1950s. Look at those colors. I could be wrong with the dating, so don't quote me. But I'm just giving you an example. I love that seagull. And then we have these coloring here. The blues. And see the other side. I love these. I have a few Betty Crocker cookbooks, and I thought these were especially neat because this came from an entertaining book, and it showed you different activities to do for a birthday party. So I was super happy to get that. And then I also, let's put this here, found other items like these. We have this check here. So different kinds. And I usually get mine from Etsy. There's different marketplaces that you can get it from. You can also check out the district makers market, which Angela Traveling Crafter has different sellers. So she has a marketplace for different people that sell paper ephemera. I also like ledgers. This is not a ledger, but it can tell you again, how ledgers are fun because then, for example, if you found a grocery ledger or something of that sort, it tells you how much items were. And really, they're like historical artifacts. They definitely show history. Like, look at this. This is something from the 1940s. And you can see what it says there, right? So really very interesting pieces to also look at and read and then repurpose for our journals. Let's see what else we have in this bundle. Then we also have bank statements like this one, 1959. I love the aging on that. And there's so many different ways on how to use this. You can use them for collages, create little flip outs. Like right here, you already have like a hinge, which you can attach to an existing page on your journal. And then it'll flip out like this. And then here we have a piece of a calendar. And it's just very, very interesting, I think. Let's see what this next item is. So this is a life insurance company, 1947. So again, really interesting stuff. Put that there. And this one's notice of change in rate of salary of postmaster. Imagine. And then here is a fixed credit receipt. postage stamp from 1949. How cool is that? And there is a stamp there, December 28th, 1949. I also like the varying colors. There's blue, and then look at this. So this is an example of a daily invoice ledger, and then it details what was being sold and how much. And again, love the aging on that, so that's super cool. We have a mortgage deed, and these are interesting also to read. I especially like them more for the handwriting. I rarely see people now write in cursive or script form, so it's very cool to see images like that. Let's see what this next piece is. 1944, and it seems like it's a letter. Okay, so this has something to do with the sale of land, and really interesting also to see how they wrote their contracts or their business transactions. And then here's another one. Another check thing that has something to do with lumber. I love the paper. This is really cool. Love that. Look at the color of this one. This comes from the post office department. And then let's see, it looks like also a little ledger book, savings bond account. How cool is that? And here is another ledger. Look at that. That is so tiny. I also like finding pieces like this. I'm glad that the seller had included this. That's really cool. Now, postage stamps are also a favorite. Again, they're like miniature pieces of art. I love wax seals, and wax seals remind me of these. But stamps are also amazing because they have different images. This is from that used stamp, but that's really cool. Here is a depositor's receipt. And then look at this. I love the tape on there. Oh, wow. Special delivery mail. And these are the way they received it at the post office. So it say where it was from, which office, and who received it. That's really amazing. How fun would that be to make a post office themed journal? I would love to make that soon. And this is bringing me inspiration. Love that. And then we have this one. Look at that. It's a little tally or a little documentation, some accounting there on some totals. Let's see if she included more of these stamps. These are just small little pieces, and these come handy for collaging. You can see the colors here. Here are, oh my gosh, an ad for Monet tablets for that time of the month. And then we have stamps. So you can see me just holding it like this. I'm already forming a collage right there, just using these random pieces. And then she's added more of this Fleshman seat little label pieces. And then town clerk, treasurer, document 2. Really interesting pieces to read. We have a letter. Let's see, hopefully you can see the year there. Look at how small this envelope is. $19.26. And this looks like it was just written on a small index size card. How cool. cool. And again, when I make my journals, I've made some story journals, and I feel like this one might be a wonderful kind of inspiration for a story journal. So I may add this. That's really cool. If you want to see some of my handmade journals, I will try and link one at the end of this video. Like here, looks like, look at the handwriting. Isn't that amazing? And this has something to do with some documentation for land records. That's pretty cool. We have an envelope from Montgomery Ward. How awesome is that? Please write and print. Wow. That's really neat. And this one's an empty envelope, but again, I love using this as little side tuck pockets. You can put some images on that if you would like, or put your collage on it like this. I have a letter from 1924. Another story journal awaiting. And it was written, it looks like pencil and not pen. That's very interesting. I'm going to have to read that another time. But this is definitely an interesting bunch here. And then another empty envelope, a blank envelope. And I love this. For junk journaling, I love altering old envelopes like this. You can still keep these images within there, create some collages, and now you have this windowed pocket, little side tuck. You can also fold it in half, top loading or bottom loading, so whichever way works for you will be fun. And then the last pieces that I got from the seller are, I love flashcards, but these are the mini French ones, and I think they are super cool. So here's the back side in black, and then there's some green, and it shows you the corresponding French name. And I love this. This will be fun to add to paper snippets. You can use this as little mini tags, as little tuck spots, but these are super fun. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this paper ephemera haul and found some ideas on what to look out for. If you'd like to see some of my other fun paper ephemera hauls, I'll try and link a playlist, but you can definitely have a look. It might be in my mystery unboxings, but we'll link it somewhere up here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye.